Varanasi.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Varanasi is not just any city. It is the oldest city, carrying in its bosom the heartbeat of man's spiritual glory.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Positioned between the two rivers Varuna and Assi, Varanasi is known to be the timeless spiritual capital of the world.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
The mighty river Ganges that perennially flows down south from the Himalayas turns to flow northward in Varanasi towards her source, thus effecting a powerful reminder of our own deathless journey back home towards our infinite self. Varanasi is an eternal and everlasting energy, blessing mankind for centuries with a ceaseless abundance of spirituality. Varanasi is a glowing and radiant legacy where ancient culture, customs, and legends come alive. Varanasi is an imperishable and immortal heritage where mythology becomes history. Varanasi is a vibrant and radiant inheritance that guides our footsteps and guards our souls.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Varanasi, also known as Kashi, is the heartbeat of Mother India. Welcome to this series, Lessons in Varanasi, humbly offered by KYG. So I have landed in Lal Bahadur Shastri Airport and I'm with a guru here. I'm going to visit his ashram, Gayatri Ashram in Kashi. He's invited me. So I can't tell you how excited I am. He gave me 2 packets of vibhuti. Such a wonderful omen, being invited by the Lord himself. This is how the airport looks like. I noticed my in-laws out there. They are coming from the back of the rear of the aircraft. So I have to find my way somewhere down their luggage. So the oldest city in the world, mentioned in the Puranas, mentioned in the oldest of Indian texts, all yogic texts, scriptures, itihasas, the story of Ramayana talks about it, story of Mahabharata talks about it, Shiva Puran talks about it. Dating back thousands of years, a city visited by all the well-known yogis, gurus, right from Adi Shankara to ancient warriors, kings, Varanasi. To be entering the oldest city, the airport is pretty latest and really modern. So kudos to the government. It's a huge airport.
99748 भुवनेश्वर से उड़ान लंबित है। ये देरी भुवनेश्वर से आने वाले विमान की देरी से आगमन के कारण है।
We've taken a taxi from the airport to the guest house. We booked a guest house called Sunaina Guest House. It's near Asighat. The driver says it's going to take a little over 1 hour to reach that place, and he's charging us something like 750 rupees. I guess that's maybe 100 rupees extra, I don't know. But tried bargaining, but rather than waiting for Ola, which was difficult to get, we just decided, okay, we'll go with it. So that's where we are. Varanasi, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm already breathing the air of Varanasi. This has been one of my places on the bucket list for I don't know how long. I don't know if I'm recording. Yes, I am. I'm so excited. I don't know. So, being in this oldest city is just so fascinating. And the wonderful thing was this sannyasi with whom I sat in the plane, he runs an ashram. And first of all, that itself was a great omen. It's the first time in my life I'm setting foot on this holy city. This is the heart of Shiva, if you will, birthplace of Sanathana Dharma and everything. And he gives me 2 packets of vibhuti. He says, come, I will give you darshan and everything. So, great omen. I love it. He's welcomed me with open arms, I feel. So, with that excitement and that enthusiasm, I'm in the city. You're going to hear a lot from me, but all crazy, devotional kind of vlogging. Find very little information on what to eat, where to eat, and all that stuff. I'm just going to be talking about what the experience is to be here. Why is Varanasi more than a place? It's more of an experience actually. So here we are at. Look at the amount of cabs. All these are taxis, and so that's our taxi is down there. And my in-laws are checking in. So we have been greeted by Adarsh. He's our driver. He's taking us into the town. So young chap. He's like Suresh Bahadur. I got in the Himalayas. We got Adarsh here, and of course I have my warriors at the back. My in-laws.
Hi.
So everyone is excited about being in Varanasi. So hopefully. We'll be able to get him to drive us to Allahabad and other places. So let's see how that goes. soon as we landed into the hotel, Mangla and I, can I call you Mangla on the video?
Please do.
Mangla and I are stepping out to the ghat. I just want the Kaivalya Lingam to get his first dip in the Ganges. We have a big puja organized at a friend's place tomorrow. So it's been such a royal welcome for us actually. The first time I'm coming to Varanasi, somebody wants us to do a puja for the Kaivalya Lingam. It's very symbolic as far as I'm concerned. So now we are trying to find a way to the Assi Ghat. So let's see how that goes.
Assi Ghat is correct. इधर से सीधा अच्छा. Right, go.
So from where we are staying in the guest house, it's called the Sunaina guest house. I'll try and cover it a little later. We're going to a ghat. A ghat is actually a place where, what is a ghat?
The river bank.
It's a river bank. A
The
river
bank
bank.
of a river, but with the specific area of that river bank dedicated to either a deity or to an activity.
Okay, so that's a ghat. So it's basically a river bank, but these ones are so old. Like I said, this is the oldest city, and the city was built around these ghats. Why is Varanasi famous? And I'll probably cover it again in a more quieter time, but it's just coming to me right now. This is where the Ganges is actually flowing towards north, back towards Shiva in the Kailash. So it becomes a very powerful, a cosmic energy is kind of developed here. That's why it's no coincidence. That's why, like I said earlier, that all the greatest rishis and yogis and teachers, Jainism was born here or took off from here or spread here. Buddhism took its roots here, nearby in all these places. Sikhism, you have the Guru who has visited this place. All the greatest leaders of Indian origin, of Sanathana Dharma, has visited this place. So it's just one of those fascinating places. And so I watched these narrow streets, crowded streets on TV. So this is the beauty of Varanasi. It's an energy of its own. And look at these. Assi Ghat. We've come to Assi Ghat. This is the southern part of Varanasi. Assi, from Varanasi, the last part of Varanasi is Assi because the river Assi is a tributary of Ganges. That's on the southern side. Northern side has Varuna river. So yeah, Varuna and Assi becomes Varanasi. It's so strange. It was so crowded that I lost Mangla. I can't find her now. I hope she's safe. But I wanted to go with her to the Ganges, but looks like Shiva wants me to do it alone. Let's see. This is it, folks. The river Ganges. This is it. Such a beautiful. There you are.
I went off straight down and I went back to where we separated.
She's safe.
Where did he go?
She's safe. I found her.
I
It looked
lost
like
him.
it looked like Shiva wanted me to go there alone.
Did you go?
Yeah, I did. Come, we'll go together.
Put him in the water?
Yeah, we did. Come.
Great.
One of the managing trustee of Kaivalya India Trust. The energy is just fantastic. It's amazing how the feel of this, the energy is so beautiful.
जले ज्वाला ज्वाला मन्मथ के त्रिलोक व्यापी ज्वाला देवी नमस्ते ओम मिदं हरे प्रयाननं मे तुन शरीरं सर्वगणं सदे आत्मसनि प्रजासनि
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल Radhe Krishna, 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 Radhe Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo,
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 Radha Raman Hari Govinda bolo,
Radha Raman Hari Govinda bolo,
Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo,
Radha Raman Hari Govinda bolo, Radha Raman Hari Govinda bolo, Radha Raman Hari Govinda bolo.
प्रेम से बोले श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल
की जय. So as the evening Aarti is progressing as Asighat, I realized this is the first evening in this most wonderful city. Alive is not the word. It's like glowing with energy, glowing with energy of its own. And I can't wait to experience the next 7 days of our stay in Varanasi. If this is what I saw on the first evening, I don't know what Shiva has in store for us. When I say us, it's Mangala, Guru and I. It's such a great fortune to be here and so wonderful to be received by a yogi on the plane who blessed me with 2 packets of vibhuti. And then now when I come here, the evening aarti awaits us. So what a wonderful beginning. Stay tuned. Has so much more to share for the next 7 days. So Shiva, my heart is once again filled with gratitude that I can bring the Kaivalya Lingam to this place and get it consecrated. So, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.